Hello, hello, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragon Age episode 26. Still going, still in the deep roads, still fighting beasties. Let's go. Shkablam! Episode 26. So after making your way into the deep roads and fighting a selection of beasts, darkspawns, spiders, and giant snails, not giving you any time to catch your breath or wipe your nose, now into day 2 of 5 to return and clear Helga and present the sum of 25,000 gold pieces to Balin before he seizes all the Brawn Anvil assets. You stop to take a long rest in Branka's old campsite, and now sleep is upon you. Who is going to take guard first?
I'll take it.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Well, what I'll do, I'll make it really easy. Lindvern's going to go first because he ain't.
Cool.
So, and Allbrand's so old he's already asleep at the corner. He didn't even wait. He's gone. So we do Lindvern. 2 hours pass by. I'll roll just for the hell of it. Yeah, okay, cool. Nothing happens on Lindvern's watch. So as Lindvern comes over and he's wake up your half-breed. As he
As he never speaks.
Never
like
gets old.
that.
as Lindvern lays back to take rest. Roll us a perception, will you then, please? Ander, you, Guy, Ray, him, that fella.
13.
13.
Yeah, unlucky 13.
As you sit there looking out across the cave, nothing but the light embers of the campfire glowing. You see shadows and shapes moving around in the cave, nothing more than bats or little lizards moving around. But while you sit there, you start to feel a reverberation at your side.
Well, I'll go check what the hell it is.
Well, the small reverberation at your side, you start to feel that your staff is moving, shaking, vibrating very gently, almost just like an electric toothbrush does it, with a little vibration, but enough to disturb the ground next to you for you to sense it.
Shaking like a shitting dog.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, and shaking like a chihuahua.
I'll
But
go.
with less bite.
I'll go check.
I'm
what
scared
is-
of everything.
It happens.
I will inspect it to see what's it trying to do.
Okay. What are you inspecting? Like, explain what you do, like the inspection, just the process of it.
So it's just vibrating, like, you know.
Yeah, it's just sitting on the ground next to you, just vibrating.
I'll try keep it away from the others just in case. Because me knowing what it is,
Mhm.
I'll go keep it away from anyone else if it tries to, come to life and try to attack any of the sleeping people.
Nice.
I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. Okay. So as you grab it in hand.
In a sense, and try and move it further away from.
Okay. So I mean,
Party.
as you grab it and go to stand up, immediately your mind is cast upon and disappears. Your eyes glaze over. Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I'm good at now, thank God. 14. I thought that was a nat 1. I thought, you bastard. It was a 7. So 14.
What, the 14.
14 altogether.
Okay. That is a fail.
Cool.
So what happens now is 2 sorcerer's points that you have currently used, as in you've used 2 sorcerer's spells,
Yes.
gaining this, you now lose 2 sorcerer's points for the next 24 hours.
Oh, what?
All right, cool. I got the duck nose. It hurts because I've got. I just got meta magic.
Oh no!
Anybody would think I knew what happened when he upgraded.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Because I told you I can't not do it equally. That's just me as a person.
that's your ADHD, mate. Yeah.
Yes.
OCD. So, as you grab this, you almost feel the power being sucked out of you. In the back of your head, you can hear a voice, a dark, deep, horrid voice, just saying, "I feel your power."
Not for long.
As you feel the sorcerer's points be drained from your body.
In doing so, I push it a bit closer to the fire. Try burn a bit of it off. Burn the staff off, just to be a prick.
Fair enough. I mean, this staff, this your darkspawn staff. Yeah, you sort of put it in the fire. It glows a dark red, but nothing happens to it.
So it doesn't get damaged.
No.
Good to know. It's good to know for the future.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, they're doing fireworks here now.
Great.
Yeah, if they're gonna go do that near us in the weekend.
It's the 4th.
Yeah. It's an. It sounds like someone's banging on your window or something.
Right. This is why I
Go
live down
straight to the
through.
window.
Anyway, that's going to be really annoying all evening. So yeah, that's the end of your watch. Nothing else really happens, barring this 5 minutes of uncomfortableness.
I was thinking, if you hurry up and get into a battle, and that, all them the banging and that might actually add to the to the atmosphere.
Well, now you've
So
said
the sound
that.
effects tonight.
We'll roll for initiative. No.
Oh god! I just reached for my dice. Realise what you just said.
Who you waking up, Ander?
Ooh. Who's closer? The midget dwarf or the big ass Goliath?
Fairness, it's completely up to you. I don't mind. You can choose whichever one you like.
Because was a dick. Now they got Bob. Make him actually do some good deeds.
Fair enough.
I'm sleeping, Adam.
Come on, you're a dick. You go with a
I'm be calling it how he is.
Yeah, come on, you dick.
No, I'm not getting up. I'm tired. All right then, fine, I'll get up.
You're so lucky I was going to go do something.
Lucky it wasn't Olgarth waking you up, because I'm pretty sure he would have just pissed on your head.
I would have teabagged him first.
I don't sleep anyway. I didn't get any sleep anyway. I'm just resting my eyes.
Fair
Sure
enough.
you were.
Okay, so Bob, Bob, roll us a perception.
What the fuck was that?
17. That's my dice tower.
Jesus.
Do you remember the noise of his dice tower? I like your dice tower.
Oh wow.
I can't wait for my Kickstarter to kick in. I want my Castle Grayskull dice tower to come with.
Oh, that'd be cool.
In March.
March next year, yeah. I can't freaking wait, man. I can't
You
wait.
always know when he's using his dice tower because it sounds like someone's just got a packet of crisps drop out of a vending machine.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
really?
I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, well, actually, I've got a dice vending machine next to me.
Yeah, Dan, get us a Snickers.
You'll get it.
There you go, mate.
I don't think I need a dice vending machine.
No.
I think I've got enough.
Just tip them tip that upside down, and then just pick the higher number ones and go. Yeah, that'll do.
So was it 17?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, sorry. At disadvantage.
No, well,
I've got exhaustion.
Effectively, you've slept, so you've lost the exhaustion point.
Oh, okay. All right.
I haven't. Not yet.
All right. I'll take the exhaustion.
17, yeah?
Yeah, 17.
Cool. So, Bob, as you're sitting there, you look out across the cabin, you're looking into the darkness with your dark vision. You can see the shadows, piercers falling from the ceiling, hitting the floor.
That's the... Yeah.
As you see them,
Yeah, I can hear them.
You see them crawling and making their way back up to the ceiling. Again, small lizards, a couple of young wormlings making their way around. Nothing major. Go to bed. Nothing major knocking around. But as you're looking, you can feel a warmth on your hip. And as you look down at this Weaver's Edge, you can see that the Weaver's Edge is glowing blue.
Again.
Oh, bloody thing.
Man, how many freaking nights have I done this? Right? Roll me a history check. It's shit. You know nothing. Every time. So
This is the first
guess what, Bob? Roll me a history check. I almost hope it's shit.
10.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I thought that was good.
It's better than all the others.
Yeah, double digits.
Yeah.
All right. I got to give you something for a 10 because this is annoying me now. You remember back to when you were gifted the sword by the Lady of the Forest. And she said to you that the sword the sword will unveil its true power once the wielder is truly worthy.
Oh.
There you go.
Bullshit.
Oh, remember that. Yeah, remember that.
I've got to give him something for the 10.
I understand the reason.
Well, it must be well.
In other words, he's losing his bloody patience. Yeah.
And he stands up. Bob's going to stand up and he's like practice with it to see if anything happens.
Glowing blue. In the words of Gandalf the Grey, there are orcs.
So as you sort of get up and now playing with the playing with the Weaver's Edge like a lightsaber, on,
Yeah,
boom, starting to write your name in the darkness. So Bob Burr with 2 B's.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
The blue light of the Weaver's Edge starts to fade, and it now goes back to a dull steel blade.
No, just be piece of shit, really. You'll put that by. Yeah, that's just noises of him pondering to himself.
That's absolutely fine, and nothing else happens during this period of rest.
All right, so is Allbrand taking a watch or not? Is he our guide? Is he just our guide?
Hey, that is completely up to you who you wake up. I mean, you have an 8-hour rest.
All
Right.
Well,
And there's 5 of you.
I'll go.
2.
I'll go. I'll kick him. Get up, you lazy git. Get up.
Oh, are you listening?
I'll go. I'll go. Keep the bloody noise down. You wake the others.
Oh.
Your turn, mate. Your turn. I've done long enough.
What the bloody hell do you want?
Get up. You got to keep your eyes on it. You're doing to protect us.
You mean protect everyone else? You think I'm going to protect you after the shit you pulled lately?
Well, I did my bit. So,
Bob,
you know,
it's way too early, and I'm too tired for you in your half-hour-long one sentences.
No. I would have protected you, right? If one of those blooming rapers, right, come in and tried to like rape you up, I would have got it.
Bob, if you're threatening me and that, I can
No.
cut you down another couple of feet until you're nothing.
Well, I'm not threatening no one. I'm just trying to. I got your back, you know.
Right, well, then do me a favour and fuck off then. Right. Morning.
While you're having this conversation, a very grumpy old dwarf just sort
It's not a conversation, DN. It really isn't. It's irritation. That's what it is.
he sort of raises up the bridge of the helm and goes, "Would you guys shut that fuck up?"
That's what I've been trying to do, mate.
You shut the fuck up, you fucking cereal.
Right, hold on. It's your turn, whether you like it or not. So I'm getting me head done.
Well, bard. Sleep. Right, hold off. It's your turn.
Right.
Roll us a perception. You knew it was coming.
I know. 13 on the die. 13. I've got +0 on my thing. So yeah, 13.
As you sit.
Hold on, voice in the sky.
I gotta put me
right down, you know.
As you sit there, looking out into the darkness again, only really having the glowing embers of the fire that you've created illuminating your area. Looking out across the cavern, you see shadows flicking and flapping and moving across the floor. You don't really catch any major images. But while you're sitting there and watching, you do happen to notice one huge shadow. One big shadow seemed to pass out of the corner from one tunnel to another. You couldn't quite make out what it was, but it was vast, maybe 10 feet high, 20 to 25 feet long.
Oh
God.
But it was moving very slowly.
You laughing at?
But to give you the rest of your watch, that's what you see. Now for what you hear.
Oh shit! Oh please!
As long as it's not Bob, I'll listen to anything.
Touche.
In your mind, in your head, you hear a gentle murmur. Nothing major. Maybe a, "What do you want with me? I didn't do nothing. No, don't come any closer." And as this happens, a wail, a scream, almost ear-piercing, makes you wince in pain at how loud that is in your head. Almost like it's right behind your eyeballs. This blood-curdling scream, as with a... and the noise is gone again.
Oh, dark.
Shit.
Sounds like PTSD.
Not fucking PTSD. I can tell you, it's not fun.
So, yeah. Handle that how you wish.
Oh. Scouse. Scouse.
Yeah.
I apologise. I have to disturb your slumber, my friend, but something I must get off my chest right now, something I've just experienced.
All right.
I was just looking at the fire, and first I saw these what looked like shadows passing, right, but one in particular, it was huge, very, very slowly, and then this like murmur in the back of my mind. It was like it was right there. It's I don't know if it was, but it sounded ever so similar to Mojo, and I can't make out a lot what was going on. It was just something to do with, stay away from me. I didn't do anything, and then the most nightmarish, blood-curdling scream you've ever heard. I honestly felt that my head was going to explode. I'm really troubled that something's not quite right here, because Mojo's not with us anymore. But But so if he's in trouble, how can he be in trouble? It's not. I don't get it. But it's troubling me enough.
Well, we can go discuss this later on when we all wake up. At the moment, try to get some shut eye.
Well, I'm on watch, and after that, I don't think I could sleep anymore this evening. It was very disturbing, and you know me, Scales. I'm not easily disturbed.
All right, mate.
I will. If Hogarth wants to stay on watch, I'll go wake up, and so Hogarth and myself can go continue this private conversation.
If you feel that would be beneficial, Scales, then yes, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can take the watch if you want, lads.
Well, if you feel that you can do that, Bob, while we attend to this and discuss this further, then by all means.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever you want.
So, when did this problem started?
I was just sitting there, just doing my duty, just keeping watch. The fire, I was just thinking in general, just as people do. And then I just saw, just in the distance, there was just slightly these shadowy shapes. I couldn't really make them out, but there was one in particular. It was huge, around about 9, maybe 10 feet. And then I heard that voice, and it sounded like Mojo. I don't know if it was Mojo. How can it be Mojo? I got rid of him from being in my mind, and he's passed away. How could it be him? But whatever it was, it sounded like severe trouble. I've never heard a scream like it. And Hogarth, Mojo's not one to scream. Us Goliaths, we don't scream. But it appears that potentially Mojo did.
Challenge accepted.
And then it just went.
So it seems that Mojo hasn't left your head.
And then how can that be?
What when you first had Mojo in your head, what did he say to you? May I, pry into it? May I ask?
Not a great deal. It was mainly all he's ever really done is bloody sing.
No, what was I'm asking, what was the first thing when you heard
he said he was going to be there till the end or something along those lines. He said he was going to be there, but then obviously I drank that. I ate that darkspawn meat, and it just vanished. And I've not heard a peep since. And he's not spoken, and that's the first I've heard. But it wasn't. This is what I'm saying. It wasn't as clear as normal. It was almost like I wasn't intended to hear that. it wasn't meant for me to hear, but I've somehow heard it. But I don't know what it means, what's going on.
If we might talk to a person from a chantry or a healer, we might get a better understanding.
Okay.
At the moment, we have nothing that can check on
Exactly.
the powers of Darkspawn.
This is the issue we're having, because I can't get it out of my mind. Mojo's deceased. He's gone. So how can he be in trouble? What this would be something from another dimension? Maybe I don't know.
Darkspawns are made out of magical people, so it might be
Exactly.
magical. That's
Well,
messing
either
with
way, if my
Mojo.
brother's in trouble, then I want to get to the bottom of this. So, yeah, we will seek some advice.
Yeah, that's the best idea.
Okay. Okay.
Cool. What's your plan now?
Sorry, I just got a question. Are we having a long rest then?
That's the plan.
That was the
Okay.
plan.
Right. I thought it was just a short rest.
No, well, it effectively you'd been traveling for like 12 hours. So.
So if Hogarth is okay, I'll probably go back to sleep.
Yes.
If Hogarth is all fine with the conversation we had.
There's nothing. There's very little we can do right now. So it's best to be as you were. I'll continue my watch while you slumber.
As you start to return to the camp, you see that Allbrand now awake, sort of eyes open, just sort of looking across the camp.
Are you okay? Was that your alert face, may I ask?
Oh, that's my I've been woken up by people not fucking shutting up face. I tell you what,
Cereal.
Apologise.
if you're having all those problems, big lad, you get your head down, you get some sleep, I take the final watch. And I see you guys in the morning.
I'll try. Thank you.
And as he sits there, he puts his hammer down and places his hand on the top with a little rub. The hammer now illuminates with a nice what was my favorite color? Purple. With a nice purple light coming out.
My favorite color too. Yay!
One?
That was what that was the color I kept casted on Ron Zafro.
Yeah.
There was a normal light, then one art said, "Sorry,
That'd be purple, yeah.
what color? Give me a color on that. It's manly. Give me purple."
Guys, as you all seem to rest and sleep and etc., would you all roll me your health dice? So you know your short
die.
rest hit die, yeah.
Mm.
What? Just
All of
one
them.
or
No, just roll one. I just want you to, whatever it is, whether it says D4, D6, D8, D10, just roll that one dice.
I've got a feeling this is going to be bad, so I'm really happy with this roll.
and plus the modifier or just the
Which
die?
one is it?
No, just
Which
the dice.
is it?
Just the
Which
dice.
die is it?
You barbarian D12 for you.
D12. Cool.
I've got a 4 from a D6.
Got a 1 from a D10.
Oh, that's so lucky.
I know.
You want to know my?
It is.
You'd like to know my rules, would you?
What's
Right,
that
what was
from?
it? Is it?
I just want to know what no, just the dice. Nothing else, just the dice.
But he's got something good and bad up his sleeve.
I've only rolled the bloody one die. 4.
Cool. So whatever you rolled on your dice, minus it from your hit points.
Oh,
Cool.
yes.
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's
God.
sake.
Yes, a
Really?
bit of luck, finally.
The one time a low roll actually helpful.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, man.
It was a pretty restless night, so you weren't going to get a complete
Well-
rest. But that's
Fair one.
kind of wow.
Why have I got to benefit him?
Yeah.
So as dawn starts to break, you're underground. You can see fuck all. As you all start to wake on the morn and start to look around, the area obviously due to the dawn is a little bit lighter due to the small crevices, high level holes, whether they're vent ports, etc., in the stonework on top of the mountains. On Orzammar, light starts beaming in and creating sort of dust-filled spotlights across the cavern that you're sitting in. But as you start to look around the campsite, you notice that one of your members is missing.
Oh. Investigation.
Finbar?
Who's missing?
Allbran. Allbran has gone.
Oh
No, son of a gun.
He's got to
I
pour
thought it was
milk
the
on
archer.
it and put himself in a bowl.
Oh no. What bloody hell are we going to do now?
Allbran has gone, but where Allbran was, the rock that Allbran was leaning against, you notice a piece of parchment.
I bet
Go on.
Right.
If you guess right, I'll give you an inspiration. Go.
Right. I bet he's left because he can't stand Bob. Because Bob has wound him up so much that he's gone, right, I'm off.
He's gone to find a quiet area so he don't listen to people fucking chatting and keeping him away.
Yeah.
Fun thing.
Was
Where
there
were you
a
going?
little ring in there?
So the note.
Anyone read?
The note.
Yes, I read Dwarvish.
The piece of parchment that reads, "I can hear her calling to me. She calls out my name. She is still alive. I must go to her."
Oh fuck! Now, right. I'm seeing a pattern emerging here. Right, he's heard that while he was on watch. I've heard Holgarth in pain and potentially in trouble on my watch. Something's happened to all of us. He's just up sticks and he's believed it, and I don't think that she is okay. I think it's a trap.
Well,
Now just give me that
I'm
inspiration.
sorry to say it, lads. I'm
I've
sorry
still
to
got one,
say
actually.
it, but I reckon he's dead.
I will cast light to see. Can I find out if there's any footsteps? He's in heavy armor, so it must have some footprints.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, if you want to, I mean, you don't need the light because with the spotlights coming in. If you want to roll survival to see whether you can track him, this is where your ranger will be really handy. Good on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one to be with you. All right, he's at a win.
Fuck's sake, Nat
Right,
1-5.
Nat 1-5.
Yeah, Nat 1, but 5 altogether.
Oh, the area that Allbran was in, you can sort of see all the little footprints from all the little manky lizards where they've been rolling around and
I'll roll it.
Fucking
I'll have a
lizards.
look. I'll have a look.
DC gets higher as you roll more.
Hey,
The DC gets higher as you all start to roll. Oh, my shoulders.
Yeah, that works.
Looks like an 8.
you jammy bastard. Hey.
Looks like an 8.
Yeah, you made me all blurry now.
That's better actually.
Plus a 3, I've got a 3 on my plus 3 on my modifier, so 23.
And so the on your survival, you can see that the heavy set footprints of this short, fat, and heavily weighed down dwarf head off down the same tunnel that you guys came out of the day before.
Oh, that fucking thing. Where there be spiders. Where we killed the many spiders.
No,
we faced the flail snail.
the second tunnel,
It's a flail
was that
snail.
the one that you came out of. So
Snail.
because you never got to the end of
Snail.
that one, if I remember correctly.
You beat the snail and then meant to go back to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was it. Okie doke.
So you're yesterday with the tunnels, you went down the middle one.
Mhm.
And then face the spiders.
That's faced the spiders. Then you went down the left one, where you faced the snail, which is where the
Now that means we go down the right one.
which is where Allbrand's footprints lead.
Faces squirrel.
But you still got the right one.
Ooh.
Oh,
If he's gone to the left one, then we need to go and check the left.
Well, yeah. Well, I'd agree with you there.
Tell you what, Bob, you go into the right one all by yourself.
All right.
And me and Scales go in where Allbrown went.
All right. Yeah, I'll meet up with you in a bit then.
I actually thinking I wasn't being serious, but fucking.
See
Yeah,
you
go for it,
later
mate.
then. Bye then.
See you later, buddy.
Bye now.
You take care.
See you later.
See you in the afterlife.
Oh, bye. What?
So Bob, are you going down the right one?
No,
No, all right.
stay with the group. What? No, I'm not having him say that to me. Well, I'm going down there now.
Oh
So
god.
easy. It's
I'm
just
going. I'll tell you, I'm going. All right, don't join me either because you know. I'll do it.
Now, first things first, I go make breakfast with whatever Bill gave us.
Yeah, I mean, you had a selection of random rations, a couple of carrots, a couple of leeks, a couple of spuds, just food in general, enough to put some grub together.
Yeah.
My bloody shoulders playing up, you know.
We Bill, pack your turnip in there for any chance.
Has Bill put a turnip in?
A turnip? Yeah, go on, why not? There's a turnip shaped like a penis.
Oh, I'll take a turnip. Bob eats a
Bigger than yours, Bob. Here you go.
Thank you very much, mate.
There's
Cheers,
a turnip
mate.
shaped like a penis, just like in Blackadder. Oh, what is up with our defence, man? 3-2. Right.
Here I'm turnip for breakfast.
Lovely. So, okay, breakfast is done.
Sorry, I just wanted to go.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Where are you going? Are you heading down this right one? Or are you going down the left one?
Well,
as
we're
much as
going to
you guys
go
like to-
find Allbrown. If Bob wants to go prove that he's not a pussy,
It's
up to him.
Right? What am I going? What do you want me to go down there for then?
I just said the thing.
I'll go.
Yes.
Why do you want me to go down there again? I can't remember.
Why?
Yeah.
Because you're a
Oh.
pussy if you don't.
And he doesn't want
no.
to come back by the sounds of it.
No, hang on a minute. Well, I thought I was doing it. I thought it was part of the plan. This is not part of the
Yeah,
plan.
you're going down there, and me and Scales are going that way.
Right. That's the plan then. And then when are we going to meet up again then?
Well, me and Scales are going to go in and come out, and you're going to go in, and we'll probably have to come in and find your corpse laying in there.
What was in there then?
Well, I don't know. That's what
Something
you're
went.
going to find out.
Why am I going to die then?
I don't know. I'm just a hopeful Goliath.
I don't appreciate that. Oh God.
Well, you know, because if it
Trying to
happens,
oh man,
if it happens, you'll see the look on my face. I'll be happy.
well, I won't, 'cause I'll be dead.
Exactly. I'll be happy.
Right, I'm not going that way.
I'm just bantering with you, Bob. I'm just bantering with you.
It's a bloody stupid idea. I don't appreciate banter, right? And you know, we're not going to get very far, are we?
It's fine. We'll stick together, and then you know, I'm not being funny. If you're going to die, I don't want to miss the opportunity to witness it with my own eyes. So we'll stick together, and I think.
I don't appreciate that.
Well, Scales, what do you think? Should we go? Well, I think we need to see what's happened to Allbrand first.
Yeah, let's go pick on. Let's not pick on, but try and see where Allbrown is.
You're not
Okay, so we go back down the left tunnel then.
You're not
We
being
go the
very,
left one.
yeah. You're not being very nice to me, old guy. I got the rear.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
So you're
Hopefully you
going
don't get stuck in the spidey webs.
I'll be all right.
back down the left, following Allbrain's footprints.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I kind of get the feeling that's what he was hoping we was going to say instead of going down the
Splitting
door.
up.
You could have gone wherever you like.
Yeah,
Wasn't
no,
stopping
we
you.
need to know what's going on with Allbrown. We need to kind of try and stop him before he lands himself in the bother, if he hasn't already. But we'll find out.
I mean,
Especially when Hogarth told me about the creature. We don't know what that creature is.
Ooh, what creature?
And if it's indeed responsible. So
That as well.
What is this creature then?
We don't know exactly what it is. He
That's
got
what
a
we-
vague description because it was dark out.
Better be careful. Be careful if there's a creature around here.
That's why.
times like this, I wish we had Drago with us.
Don't worry, I got her here, so you don't have to worry about that part. And
No, Drago, he's extremely handy in battle. He's a very calm influence. He's missed.
Well, Jack a woman in front of him, and then
And he can really dance when pissed. Specimen of a man.
You know what? I think that was the last time that Matt was with us, wasn't it? Was when we had the gift made of him doing that.
Might be. It was I think that might be.
Wow.
And that's up for that's potentially up for my vote as the greatest episode ever. That one.
It was a good short. That
was a great one. That was a great one.
I mean, that was a few episodes ago, though. Well,
It'll be a mixture. It'll be that one, the one where did the Bobcat Goldthwait character.
Yes.
That one.
Now both you and Matt lost your shit when he chose to go.
I got called naughty words.
Yes, you did.
Because he died.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
It wasn't my fault.
Loved him, man. He was.
It's the thing about having part-time characters coming in.
I know. Learn the lesson. Don't keep doing it to us.
Yeah.
Right, you heard him, Surya. Come up with something better. Got to make him fall in love with you. And
yeah. By the way, bring that bloody farmer guy back, and everything. I want my fucking gold back. And then he can piss off and bring back something and come into someone else.
Yeah, I reckon we should do that. I'll go back and get our goal. I don't know what game over, man.
Anyway, yes. So we're going after all rounds.
It's fine. As you start to make your way across the center of this cavernous area, and you make your way over to the entrance to the tunnels again, as you look down on the floor, you can see a huge 6 to 8 foot wide sort of marking between two tunnels. Almost looks like something was dragged across the dusty floor and is headed down the tunnel that you're just about to walk down.
As in like a person kind of drag, or is it like...
You can't really tell. It's just drag marks in the dust.
Oh, here we go.
You want to investigate, I'll let you.
Yeah, I'll investigate.
Well, one of you investigate and one of you offer the advantage on it rather than you both roll, because it gets more difficult if you do that.
Okay.
I'll try and give you guys better advice. So who's rolling? Who's offering the advantage?
I've just rolled.
I'll give him the advantage then.
Investigation is 17, and I got my +3 thingy.
Right.
So yeah, 20, not 20.
Dirty 20.
30, 20.
So in the mists of all the dry dust, etc., you can see some more of this luminescent blue sludge that you remember from the day before.
Okay.
So there's another slug or a snail.
Horrible things. He's going to get it.
Gentlemen, this is what I mean. What I did see, like I said, they were all like smaller, different. So I couldn't make out what they were, but what I did catch, it was about 10 feet. It was huge.
So it might be mummy. The mummy snail.
We'll be all right.
It's
I reckon we try and tame it this time.
What is with you and taming either wanting weird things or doing weird
no,
things?
he's got a point.
Yeah.
Scales, you've got a point. If we offer him as food, then it may feel that it can trust us. We're offering it food.
But then I'll have to chop its head off. Come on, let's get down this blooming tunnel. Standing around here looking at this blooming blue glue. Blue glue, go.
You head through.
Bless him, he's losing his marbles.
You head through the tunnel again. As you start walking through this, again, the 8 foot, 10 foot wide tunnel, 10, 12 feet high. The drag marks continue to run down the center of the pathway in the middle of this cave. But what you notice now, where all the blue luminescent was on the walls, you can now see scratch marks and pull marks and push marks, almost as if something was rubbing up against the side of the cave as it was moving down it. Sort of the thick sludge that was there the day before that Lindvo licked isn't really present anymore.
So it's something either bigger or something with massive ass claws.
By the maker.
All that
I've got a bad feeling about this.
What?
Same here.
Or it could have been Allbrand trying to claw his way out of whatever's got him.
I don't think Allbrand's like you. I don't think he can grow bigger.
Hey,
No, he's not a Duragar.
Yeah.
How big are these claw marks?
It's not claw marks, it's just scratch marks.
Right, scratch marks then.
It's like where the side of the cave, like something's rubbed against the side of the cave as it's gone down it.
Yeah, I just made an assumption that they were claw marks.
Well, they're not.
Like I made an assumption that, the signal is a beacon from episode 1.
All right. Well, you can see that. I know you ain't got the dark vision and that, but you can see it's not claw mark. I'm trying to tell you there right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry I don't have dark vision.
It's human.
But we can't see because you're behind us.
Well, I can see further than my nose, mate. I'll tell you.
As you continue to head down this cave, you start heading towards the opening of where you met the giant snail from the day before. As you start to get closer and closer to the opening where the cave sort of opened up. What are you doing? You want to investigate? You want to give me a perception?
Do we still see Lukakus, or has that been taken?
They've had a snail funeral.
Give me an investigation, then, Ray.
Cool.
Well, the reason why they don't have a snail funeral and everything is they're very slow in.
Decomposes before they get a chance.
They're very slow in their proceeding.
Got 15.
15. As you look into the cavern that started to open up, you see that the shell and some remnants of the body is still left. As you get closer to the shell, you can hear that there are small creatures knocking around inside it, probably still feasting on the leftovers.
Yeah. Mm. So it's
There-
nothing,
there's not a lot of the giant snail left.
but it's nothing that caused the scratch.
No, all
scratch
small
marks.
stuff. So if you remember from last week, you had the center area of the little cavern you were in was a puddle of the blue goo.
Yeah.
One side you've got dead snail body. The other side, this giant track that you've been following and walking up through the pathway, makes its way round that center column and continues up the cave out the other side.
How big is the track in comparison to the dead snail? Can I investigate that? Or...
You can investigate that if you want, yeah. Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Well,
Or investigation?
Investigation is intelligence, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I only got a 7.
From what you can gather, the track that you're following in is wider than the existing shell that's left of the snail.
Right, there's a bigger.
Small, far away.
Yeah.
I still don't get it. Right, looking at this track, it's bigger than that one. So I'm going to make the assumption that this is the mummy snail. Maybe. What do you reckon?
That is a plausible
Mm.
assumption.
It wouldn't surprise me. They always get bigger.
Oh, you come across him before, then, have you? How come?
Look at our luck. Well, even with dragons, we dealt with what seemed to be big fuck off dragons, and then along comes an even bigger one. So I'm just going by what we normally, the pattern, should I say.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean there, yeah.
But I mean, then again, for a short stump like you, everything's absolutely fucking massive.
Well, not when I do the old giants, mate.
If only somebody had
Still-
350
Exactly,
pounds to lend
you
me.
have to cheat.
Mm.
If only somebody had the 350 pounds to lend me so that I could go out and get that new gargantuan Tiamat. Oh, so pretty.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll just send it over to you now. What's your bank details?
Don't even fucking want it.
And it's absolutely monstrous. It is huge. It'll be the biggest dragon I
quid,
own.
you say? I might have to have a look at this. And,
Where would you put it?
I don't know where I put it, but I'm not even sure how I'd use it, if I'm honest. But it's so pretty.
You just like Tiamat, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I think Tiamat's amazing. It's not even on UK release yet, anyway.
Mm.
But anyway, so you're in the cave. It goes round to the right. It's slightly wider than the existing shell that the snail's
Yeah.
currently been eating.
So if we do follow the markings, do we see anything like a that consists of any of the tasks at hand, like for Brother Burkle?
Now you're in a cave.
So nothing like what you wanted.
Just in a cave.
Oh, what was it again? Cool. Yeah.
You continue forward and following the track.
Well, I will.
yeah. They're all sticking together.
And we're going to make Bob do it as well because he's not here.
Yes. He's got the rear apparently, so I'm sure he will.
As you continue to follow this huge groove in the track on the pathway, and you head out of the exit of that small cavernous area that you fought the snail the day before, the cave starts to get a bit darker. Starts to
Light.
Okay.
just because.
The cave starts to get a little bit darker, even with light. With the 20-foot vision, still can't quite see everything as you would like. But as you start to make your way through, the cave now opens up. The scratch marks still sort of showing on the walls of this larger area as it opens. And as you make your way in, the cave now opens up to a huge area. In the center, and again, a small pool of this blue bioluminescent still there. But the cave now starts to split. And you can turn left or you can turn right.
And the path, the groove is going what direction?
Like a fork. Well, the groove seems to head off in the left direction, and as you stand there and you start to look, seeing this groove head off left, a smoke, an almost thick smog, starts to pass up the right-hand cave.
Smog as in poisonous fumes or like fire?
Just a smog, like a smoke, a mist. It's not enveloping the area, but you can see that it's starting to, as the breeze sort of pushes up the cave, you can see a mist coming with it.
We go that way.
So you want to go away from the groove, or is that with the groove, DM?
Groove left, smog right.
So you want to go to the smog? Hogarth. Or do you want to go follow whatever took?
Well, we should be following the footsteps. So if it's where the smog's coming from, we should go that way.
It ain't. It's so we got normal smog, right, and left the groove, or vice versa.
So which side's did Orvan go?
You have no idea because of this the groove up the cave. You don't know.
The groove overtook the footprints.
Oh, let's go. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe go where the smog is.
That's one for smog. Can't do Bob because he ain't here. So fuck it. Let's go try check the smog first.
Okay.
Find out what the hell's going on there.
As you step into this cavern and start to move and head yourselves right. I'm leaving Limworm off the map. You see a dark shadow start to emerge from the left-hand cavern. And that's where we're going to resume after the break.
I'm not going to get my wine.
Right. So, yes, the last thing you saw, a giant shadow started to appear out of the left-hand cavern. And with that, I will share the map.
Oh, God.
It's got 4 fucking 5 heads.
Oh, yes.
Jesus
That's the
Christ.
same model as before, isn't it?
This is it actually arrived. So I get to use the proper one.
And with that, I bid you all a fair. I bid you all a adieu.
And-
Good night.
And what I can do now, because I seem to remember saying that there was a mist.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Extra DM points there for
Thank you
that.
very much. Right, roll for initiative, gentlemen.
On baby.
Right, keeping it simple. 20 and above.
15. Hold on, sorry. 15. 15. Where's my fucking perception thing on? Oh, there. Yeah, no. It's all right.
20 and above.
Yeah.
Awesome. 15 to 20.
15.
Anything above 15? Wow. Okay,
Never let me down, do you?
that's right. And Holgarth there. And then we'll do that. Okay, 10 to 15.
12.
Cool.
Oh shit.
Dan's got
No.
no ear.
And Bob at the back. Right. Well, that's really interesting because I wasn't expecting that to actually happen. As you gentlemen start to walk in this cabin, you start to hear a very familiar voice appear from behind you, having followed your tracks up this cave.
Yes! Yes!
Friends, hello.
Hey!
Oh, mate.
Oh, yes, mate.
Hello.
Welcome
Where have you all
back.
been?
Missing
trying to
you.
I'm trying to find
We did
the
tell you.
anvil and try to help
Oh.
Bob with his bollocks.
Drago. I was speaking about you this morning. It's good to have you back.
I know. Where have you all been? I've been here the whole time.
No, don't give us that. Right, don't you try that one with us. Right?
Well, the last time we saw you, brother, you was just off into a Oh, brilliant.
Oh, we need you here because I don't know if you noticed there's big thing in front of us, right? But I think it's going to try and get us, and we need all the help we can get.
So as you can see, there is a gentle mist coming from the right-hand cave and a big, horrible, snaily thing coming from the left-hand cave. You all roll for initiative, and with a 16, Drago goes first.
Yes.
So, bear with me.
Fair enough.
It's been a while.
Fine.
It's been a week or two. So, okay. So that thing on the left-hand side,
Yeah.
how far away roughly is that?
I'm going to say 40 feet, I guess. Oh,
Okay.
getting good at this.
Look at that. Don't.
I think what I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side, is do some buffing first. Not your kind of buffing, James, but
Nobody
You
can do
know.
my kind of buffing.
I'm just double checking to see how this one works, but I think I know what I'm going to do. If my internet will speed up, that will help.
What are your new hit points after the level up?
It is 61.
Impressive.
Nice.
Okay.
I like that little vista. Much better than the other one.
Oh, it's good.
Right. So, what I am going to do, I'm going to cast. Okay, to be on the safe side, I'm going to move 10 feet towards whatever that is. And I would like to cast Bane on it.
Okay.
So it needs to do a charisma saving throw first off.
Oh, full of charisma it is. Full of
It
charisma.
looks, yeah.
-3 on my charisma. 11.
Okay, so that's a fail. So it basically has whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack or saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw. So it's basically penalized from attack rolls and saving throws for a minute.
Okay, so what dice do I have to roll to?
Oh, d4. So when you do an attack roll or saving throw, roll a d4 and you minus that number from the result of the d20.
Okay, cool.
And in addition, as a bonus action, I would like to do spiritual weapon right
Of course you
next to
would.
it.
I've still got it here. Haha, look at this. Ta-da.
And I would say a can of slug repellent, but I'm guessing that doesn't exist, so I'll stick with a hammer. So
Salt shaker.
salt shaker will
You
do
rolled
as well.
excuse me, one of the highlights of killing a wolf with a rolled up newspaper.
Okay, let's go with salt shaker. I'm going to try and bludgeon it with that.
Right,
Right. So attack. What does that do? So I rolled that. It's a normal attack roll, isn't it, with spiritual weapon, or do I add spell attack bonus?
It's done with your spell attack bonus.
Okay, so it's a 16 to hit.
That is a hit.
Cool. So that'll be 1d8 salt shaker damage. So 6 on the dice plus 2, 8 damage.
Nice.
And that's about all I can do.
Cool. Okay. Drago done. Hogarth, you're up.
Oh bloody hell. Trying to think what would be okay. It's not going to reach because it's only 30. Unless I move forward. Oh no, actually, I am 30 feet now. Am I 30 feet? Because I'm just thinking if Drago move forward 10 feet.
I mean, yeah, I mean you're gonna be really close to 30. There's your 30. There you go. See?
Lovely. Okay.
Yeah, you're 30.
I'm going to throw my javelin. And I'm going to try and hit one of them under the neck or either in the head or whatever. So I'll do 16 plus 6, 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. And damage. 6 damage on that.
Cool.
And I'm going to rage.
Okay.
I still got my second attack anyway, haven't I?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Can I move forward 10 feet? please. That'll be my movement. And I'm going to throw my hand axe. So we got 20 to hit.
It hits.
16 plus 4, yeah, lovely. And then we've got damage is 5 plus 6 is an 8.
Okie dokie.
And that concludes my turn.
Cool. Well then, now it's the snail's turn. Without wrecking the cave. So as the snail moves in. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
Shit.
Can. You do the can.
Can.
Oh, there he is. Trying to get it up close and personal. I mean, that's ballsy, that, isn't it? Coming up in between, you've got Drago on one side and Holgarth on another side.
I know, but I'm gonna attempt to have some fun with this.
I
So
understand that's ballsy, that.
as the snail comes in with its 5 flails, what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate the fire. So we'll have 2 on Holgarth with a 16 to hit.
You're reducing with the D4 because of
Right.
Bane.
Oh yeah.
Do I reduce the D20?
So
Yeah, it's
it's
attack.
attack or
Okay.
saving throws.
So
Yeah.
that'll be a 12 to hit, which definitely would.
Yeah, that's a miss. Yeah, I'm plus 13.
I will
so miss.
then, because I was still aiming at him. So if I miss once, I'm going again. I should have actually rolled the D4, shouldn't I? Roll the D4. I rolled a 16. It was a 4. Look at that. Don't do myself any favors. Swap that dice. Not using a dice that does me no favors. That's just
No.
not bloody on.
Keep it.
Then against him again. That's an 18 to hit with 3 off. 15 to hit
Yeah,
on Holgarth. Is that actually a hit?
that's a hit. Yeah.
Yay! 2 at Holgarth. Ah, it's really poo. 6 points of bludgeoning damage from the snail's eyeballs.
What is that? Eyeballs.
Well, that's what they are, yeah. It's basically what they are.
Brings
And then
new meaning to blue.
We'll do it's a
You say
12 on
6
the
points
dice,
then?
so minus D4. That one do squat diddly to Bob. So we'll leave those.
You said 6 points of damage, didn't you?
Yes.
So just double checking.
So that's the flail done. We'll worry about that. As my bonus action, the snail retracts into its shell.
Oh no.
So his AC is much more higher.
The snail was retracted into its shell. All you can see is the shell now. And that'll be the end of the snail. So, Ander.
Okay. Let's go see what I could do now. Me thinking. Features and traits first.
Mourinho's Roma are losing again.
the hell are you doing, cat? Get down.
Tottenham appear to have run on the back foot.
I was waiting for the cat to make a cameo.
What are you doing, Ray?
I'm just reading something first.
Okay.
No, I thought he was waiting for Matt's beard to get longer and me to actually bloody lose some more weight and Christmas to come and go.
Well, unlike you, he doesn't just throw his axes at stuff. He has things to think about.
Hey, it's
Actually,
a bloody action I can do, so I bloody took it.
Doesn't it?
Fair enough. Can't do that because it's not. Because it's not evocation, so I can't use it. Shit.
So I was just waiting on training.
You can't use it because it's not an evocation spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I thought I could use this AoE and not hit any of my colleagues.
Yep.
That only works for evocation spells.
Okay.
Or does it?
Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, shut up.
And this is why we should learn our characters before we start playing Dungeons and Dragons, ladies and gentlemen.
Leave me alone. Yeah.
I thought Ray would have all this implanted in his brain by now.
I didn't know I was going to be in this situation.
He creates too many characters to learn them all.
Leave me alone. It's my pastime.
Matt's
Yeah,
now thinking, why the hell did I come back tonight? Like, I've had my 2
I'm
minutes
getting
of
bullied
action.
here. But leave me alone.
I can do it. The last time Ray came down, we were sitting down watching a film and he was flicking through D&D Beyond making up a character.
Really?
Oh, mate.
Leave me alone with this.
It's addictive.
Too addictive. I'm going to go do Magic Missile, level 4.
Okie dokie.
So that is...
Just roll all the damage in one.
Yep, so that's 6
I'm gonna pick up my
D4. Not bad. That is 15 points of force damage.
Awesome. Will allow me to roll my magical dice.
Did you say force damage?
Yeah, force.
Fucking Jedi or something. Jesus Christ.
So that's level 4.
If the spell targets only the snail, it has no effect on the snail and is reflected back at the caster. Using the spell slot level or spell save DC, attack bonus, or spell casting ability of the caster. So in using magic missile and causing 15 points of damage, you have caused yourself 15 points of damage. And
Oh.
Is it still your turn?
yes, still
That is. What a bitch.
Oh, dear. Oh, man.
Good to know.
so
Longest standing campaign history.
I will explain what that is when the snail's dead.
Yeah,
So
so it's my turn.
With the snail still tucked comfortably in the shell. Bob, it's your go.
So,
2, 1.
Oh, I'm gonna go to one Giants, mate.
Cool, sure.
Oh, no. You're supposed to do it how Bob does it.
that is how Bob did it that way. Bob did it that way.
And I'm gonna take dodge action. I take dodge action, and I'm gonna move up between old Garth and Ada, between the two of them. So there's the one. There's the one. Yeah, there's the one. I got you, lads.
It's me.
Yay.
You stepped right into the mist, mate. Made you cough. I can see.
Yeah, that's me finished.
Wow.
That's how
Drago.
you take a turn.
Drago.
I'm so sorry that took longer than normal.
Think. I'm a bit reluctant to
Oh, no, Matt's gonna
cast an offensive spell. What?
It really, really hurts.
So just waiting for you to take your fucking turn.
I'm gonna play it safe. By safe, I mean I'm not gonna cast a spell on it. I'm just gonna try and hit it with my hammer.
Okay.
Just in case. So 15 on the dice plus 7 is 22.
That even with the AC increase, that is a hit.
Cool.
Nice.
So I'm going to grasp my shaft with 2 hands.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So nice.
And
I've missed this.
I think I already missed this as well.
You say that Matt's got about 4 or 5 weeks worth of turns to have in a minute.
Just imagine
So-
you'd have had Drago and Allbrain.
So it's 11 damage, but I have a question.
Go on.
So I was granted a special weapon before, Dragon's Maul.
You were.
And from what I understand, on top of the regular damage from the hammer, it deals an additional 2d8 lightning damage.
I'm going to get my piece of paper that I wrote all of that down. I wrote all of it down. Look at that.
Who's eating?
So what we got is D10 bludgeoning and the +3 hit to bonus. It crits on a 19 and 20. On a critical hit, it deals an extra 2d10 of lightning.
On the crit. Okay.
Crit.
On the crit. Okay, cool. So that'll be 11 damage from the hammer then. And then as bonus action, I want to move the spiritual weapon and try and hit it with that.
You can. We will poke it right up the rear.
That is 18.
Whilst in its shell, that is a miss.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll stay put. And that's me.
Cool. Hogarth, it's you.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll just do my blood pressure. I'm
Yeah,
gonna hit
playing D&D can do that to you.
I wish it was D&D doing it to me. It's all right. It's almost done.
Pardon?
No biting.
Sorry, you said you like a nibble.
It's biting.
He's getting beaten up.
Hey,
Bloody hell, that's the lowest it's been all day.
she's in crazy mode.
141 over 103. Still high, but safe enough. Yeah, sorry guys.
Oh. There's been 3 red cards.
Yeah,
Anyway.
okay.
Go.
I'm just laughing inside at Mourinho's Roma are losing again to a really shite team.
Hit the snail.
Anyway, on with the game. Right, yes, I'm going to get my great axe. I'm going to frenzy because I've already raised. I'm going to frenzy. So great axe, and we go. And we have 12 plus 6 is 18 to hit.
That's a miss.
Oh shit. Okay, right. I'll go for my second turn then. Fuck. No. 15.
Okay, and you're not going to frenzy, are you? Because that'll give you a 3rd attack, but it'll give you a point of exhaustion for the rest of the day.
That's only a 1 point of exhaustion. Yeah, do you know what? Fuck it, I will do. I want to get some. I want to try and get some damage input on this bastard.
All right.
That's better. Okay, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Thank fuck for that. And I'm going to go for my damage. 7 plus the 3 is a 10. 10 points damage.
And plus your 2 points for rage.
Yep. 12.
Lovely.
And that is my turn.
Cool.
See, Ray, that's how you do it.
That's right. Well, I'm going to enjoy this one.
Minus the blood pressure reading. That's how you do it.
As the snail pulls its head back out of its shell, and it sees this giant dwarf in front of it, it is going to focus all of its attacks on the one dwarf, which is a 24 minus 2, 23 to hit, 22 to hit even.
Yeah, that hits.
Finally, see, I swapped. I've got my green dice back out.
Oh, go back in.
And that is going to be 5d6. Which is 5, 13, 19. Now, is it +3 per flail? Yes.
Shit.
If it is, you've got to roll separate attacks then for each flail.
It didn't say that.
That's the general rule.
Is it? Is it now?
Otherwise, you'd only add the modifier once.
Yeah, go on. I'll let you have the modifier once because otherwise that's really mean. 5, what was it? It's 12, 17, yeah. 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And I can't go back in the shell. So that is the end of the snail's turn. All 5 attacks were thrown at the one dude.
Oh.
And it's you. Do I have to down that cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Love you really, Ray.
I know. Because of what happened,
What, you taking too long?
my magic missiles actually getting deflected and hitting me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get slightly pissed off,
Don't blame you.
and at 4th level, burning hands at this boil this bastard, and that's a sorcerer spell.
Hey,
Make a dex save of 13, please.
I got a dex save. Oh,
Yeah.
Man, allow me to roll my d6 first to see what effect it has on my shell. A 1. What is a 1? If the spell affects an area or has multiple targets, it has no effect. If the spell targets only the snail, it has no effect on the snail, but is reflected back at the caster. You need to pass whatever DC save it was.
Oh shit!
Oh, F off.
He used another spell.
Matt, if you want to disappear for another 2 weeks, you can come back. He'd still be doing his turn.
I made the save.
Okay, so you only take half the damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. What a bastard that is.
Can you not tell by its shiny shell that it's got magic protection?
Mm.
Oh, fucking hell.
I think this is my new favorite creature.
I like
It's
it.
going to be my creature I hate.
I've used a lot of weird.
Can people
stuff.
help? Can you half 23 for me, please?
12.
Thank you.
27. That's 27 points of damage you've dealt yourself there, Ray. That's not a bad day, though.
It hurts. I've been forced. I've got bruises and burns.
I bet it hurts your pride more than anything else.
I'm getting more and more pissed off. And that's both me and my character.
Uh, we'll leave you alone. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave you alone. We don't want to be waiting around forever, even longer. So
That mist is actually starting to get cold now. My left arm's starting to proper feel it.
That's my turn.
what are you using? What are you using?
It's a little humidifier,
Oh, right, cool.
which is quite good for my breathing because I'm asthmatic.
It's just a
But-
bloke
Yeah.
vaping on the map.
It's just really, really, really misty, and it's making my left arm really cold.
Is
Um,
it that small one that you've got?
No, it's a bigger one that I bought. I'll show it to
Okay.
you. I'll show it to you when we're finished. Bob, it's you.
Oh shit. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it.
And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be really fun. Is you took the dodge action
Yeah.
and then never used it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. Oh no. Ah, what a fucking idiot. Right. Okay. Yeah. No worries. No worries. Weaver's Edge. Yeah. Weaver's Edge on one of the eyeball stalks.
Yeah.
22 to hit.
That's a hit.
And 10 slashing damage, and I'll do the extra d6 on this one for Giant's Might. 1, cheers. So 11 slashing damage, and then second attack.
Well, with the first attack, as you attack that eyeball, you slice through it and it drops to the floor on top.
Ooh. And I'm going to go for a second eyeball. I'm guessing that doesn't hit a 9.
No, a 9 doesn't hit.
But what am I going to do? Bonus action. As my bonus action, I'm going to use my new rune, which is a heal rune. And that's all you need to know for now.
Fair enough. Then brings us back to the top of the round again. Drago.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to grab my shaft nice and tight. Both hands, give it a squeeze.
You tease.
Roll a 10. That's a miss.
Really well now.
I say roll a 10. I mean, I rolled a 3 and then I added some stuff, so it's 10. So that's a miss.
Definitely a miss.
And I'll just
Try
I'll
something.
just riff and be like, "Oh, this shell is a tough nut to crack, yes." And then I will kind of give a whistle and try and hit with a spiritual weapon instead. I'll try a different dice. It's 23, so that's better.
That's definitely a hit.
And with a spiritual weapon, it is 3 damage.
Well, awesome, because you're really going to enjoy this. Drago, welcome back to the campaign. Describe the kill.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
What a fucking
One left.
So okay, so I missed with the hammer, so I swear in a language no one understands. Sounds vaguely Russian, kind of sounds like some other sort of European at certain times. I take a sidestep towards the spiritual weapon, this salt shaker type thing, smash that with my hammer, and all the salt comes spilling out the bottom and cascades down onto the snail and just melts it. And that's it.
You didn't already have one. Have an inspiration.
Boom. Look at that.
That's 2 times now inspiration by describing magical weapon.
Yeah, well, it's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Right.
And he didn't take half an hour on his turn.
I'm gonna stop the share. There we go. I can see you all again, all big. Right. So yeah, just a
Oh yeah, that is the one that you showed me last time.
Oh yeah.
So it's the same one.
Even lights out.
Yeah. I can't believe I used that rune.
I can't believe I got
Wasted it.
fucked up by my own spells.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you what that was. So the shell of a flail snail is actually called an anti-magic shell.
Oh shit.
So any spell cast on the snail, I roll a d6. On a 1 or a 2, the spell is shot back at the caster. On a 3 or a 4, it has no effect on anything. And on a 5 or a 6, the snail shell converts it to energy, and everybody within a 30-foot radius of the snail has to make a 15 Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
And
That's a great creature.
for any fails, you take D6 force damage.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's all right for you.
No, that's a really fun enemy.
That
I
is
think.
I know.
But
That's
it's a
why I
brilliant
wanted
spell.
one, you see.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted one, and I got one. And just so you can really understand just how big it is.
Mm.
It is a good creature. It does mess with
The
spellcasters.
Another one of my random weird things to stick on my shelf.
Nice.
So yes, that was the flail snail, gents. As the flail snail now falls dead and lifeless in the middle of this cavern, you've now got the cave to the left open with no snail blocking it, or the cave to the right with the mist slowly seeping out of it.
I'm still trying to patch up my burns.
You still got some healing potions, you're all right.
Yeah, but I want to go save him for the party, not myself.
This is where Allbrown with his healing spells was actually quite useful.
So,
So we're gonna go continue, or we're gonna go to the left.
To the left, everybody.
Well, where's any clues on the whereabouts of old Brown?
Well, if there was any clues, this snail took, got rid of them all.
There's a little investigation. Have a look around.
Go on then, Bob. Investigate. You want to see if there's any clues for
any tracks or anything to see if
survival, then, please.
Oh, survival.
I'll join in with that if that's all right as well.
Mhm.
Just going to suggest survival.
A roll. Oh, for fuck's sake! Don't worry about it.
Bob's got his eyes shut.
It was all right, like the first roll, but when you changed it,
My survival modifier is +5, but I got 20 on the dice as well.
yes.
Nice.
Wow!
It's
There's nothing
Wow.
here, mate. No.
I can't really hide anything from 25, can I?
no,
I-
not on a crit.
Laser beam on it.
Okay. So checking up the cave that the snail has come out of. You see the groove in the floor. You can see that there are small tracks underneath the groove. Nothing that would represent the foot of a dwarf. With the mist coming out of the cave on the right, you can see that underneath the layer of damp dew being left by the mist, that there are very light footprints heading up the right-hand path.
So, peoples, I think that there is some tracks here going off in this direction. So perhaps we should follow this path and we will find who we are looking for.
Do you think we'd be able to determine what would be causing the mist by rolling maybe a survival, not a survival, like some sort of check?
Well,
Well, like nature.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a description of the mist from the 25 that has just been rolled. 25. It's a mist. It's water vapor. It's damp. It's natural.
Would any of us have any sort of knowledge of what could possibly cause something like this within a cave system?
Let's see. We've got Bob, who used to work in the sewers. Roll me an intelligence.
History. Can I do a history check of if it's like the one in?
I'm mountain born, so I'll be
Red
used to
Hill.
this, brother.
Right, hold on. I missed what Ray said then.
Sorry. You know when we were at the previous mountain with the dragons, and you've done a little slip and slide into the pool of water, and it turned to a geyser. Would that be classed as a history check to see if it is similar to Redcliffe?
But you want to do a history check to see whether this mist is similar to what the geyser was causing.
Yeah, in Redcliffe.
I mean, because you've seen it now, I mean, I can do a history check. You can do a nature check because you've already seen it once, you would now know what it is.
Yeah, I was just asking you, can I pinpoint it to Redcliffe?
You can, I mean, if that's what you want to do, yeah. I mean, you can nature check it if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that. Nine.
Although it's wet and damp, the mist itself doesn't feel hot enough to be caused by a geyser.
What were you going to say about Bob being a
Well, Bob working in the sewers might know something about a bit of damp. I'm trying to think.
I'm mountain born, so I would know a thing or two about mists in the high altitude.
Not under a cave. You're not at high altitude. You're low.
I know, but mists.
Yeah. I'm trying. Well, I mean, you can roll an investigation on it. It's just an intelligence. So roll investigation. It's me. I want to know the reason why you know this.
Yeah. 15.
Yeah, I mean, because you worked in the sewers, your DC would have been lower than the other guys. So I mean, this mist. This is Bob's one. Hold on. This mist is something similar that you used to get back in the days when you used to work in the sewers. And it used to creep up into the sewers from the deep roads, and it's caused by the water vapor boiling and then drifting down the caverns.
Well, that's definitely from boiling water. If I can think back to the old sewer days, you know, that's I can confirm that that's what it is.
But the water itself, at this point, the mist itself is cool, so it's not at its hot point. This is why it's a mist. It's dropping.
Well,
steam rising.
Well, I rolled a 16 and I got a +3, so 19.
That's all right. You got everything you needed to know. So yeah.
Seeing as we can't determine what it is, I'll say we go with the first option.
We still need to know
into the vapor.
What was the first option?
Drago.
Going near the mist.
Yeah, we go down it anyway.
So ignoring the left, you're just going to head right and follow the footprints.
Oh, we're not. Oh, hang on! I didn't see this one over here. There's one over here, lads.
Yes, we know.
Oh, right.
It's the one that It's the one that the snail came from.
Yeah, there's no game out of this one.
Did he hit you really that hard?
Well, bloody hard, mate. All the blooming flowers hit me, mate. Is it him, Hole?
I'm wondering if Allbrand's was eaten by the snail.
Oh, don't say that, mate.
I don't know. It's got some big old teeth on it.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. He might have ingested him. I mean, what if we slit the bastard open?
That didn't go too well last time when I went in that blooming thing.
You went through its mouth, if I recall.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
When you dive into a hydra,
And I remember it was melting away your armor.
Oh my!
No, bloody ruined it.
Yep.
I remember how legitimately pissed you were. That was hilarious.
I was
Ball bag
being a little bitch.
was, as I quote, the word of the day.
But anyway, pick a path. There's two to choose from. Roll a die. I think.
Oh, I'll go. I like your idea of cutting this nail open,
Hmm.
but I'm a bit wary now.
Well, you don't have to be that worried because you don't have to cut it open. You can just stand back and watch.
Right, I'll stand back. Adam,
Bells, you think it's a good idea? Just to check?
We can eliminate the possibility. So yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, Drago, you on board with this?
You can do your thing. I'm okay with this.
Okay. All right.
maybe
Plus it's
You don't need to roll an attack on it. It's fine. You only
Okay.
attack stuff. You only attack stuff that's dead. That's alive, rather. So you hit it, and you hit it, and you hit it, and you hit it, and you're wearing yourself out because you're still raging and frenzying. You're just throwing everything you can at this carcass of this snail. Eventually, the shell starts to crack, and as you break through the top of the shell and slice down through the middle, a mass of bile and slime and starts to come out of it. I'm making myself feel sick. Why do I do this? As the bile all starts to spill out into the middle of this cave and all on the floor, you look in it, and honestly, you can see nothing other than rotting vegetation come out of this creature's stomach.
look at this, Bob. See this mess here? Reminds me of Mojo's diaper when he was only knee high, and he was still taller than you.
Where's get on my dwarf, mate?
Okay. Yep. There's nothing here. That's
At least we now know.
Get out here. This stuff's starting to smell.
My pot noodles don't going to taste nicely out later anymore.
Well, I was just thinking, if we had Lindworm with us and that, he'd be rummaging through all that bowl and everything like that.
He would. He'd find something in there to eat. I know.
Yeah.
So, left, right.
Oh.
Let's go down the mist.
Drago pick.
He's already picked. He already said go down the
Drago pick.
mist. He already said go down the misty one. And I reckon, we should do that.
Footprints. His footprints to the right. Snail came from the left.
Yeah, well, we're following.
Hang on, footprints. So we already knew that he wasn't in the snail.
No, Drago got a 25 on investigation and pinpointed that
And found out and saw that there was light footprints in the damp soil through the middle.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't realise they were
Yeah, I was like,
into the
I
tunnel.
was slicing it over because you never know. There could be something of interest in there, but it's not. Doesn't have to check.
It's dinner.
So, yeah, I mean, we came here to find out what happened to Allbrand. So, I mean, if there's no objections or whatever, I think we continue searching, following the footprint. But it's up to and the DM just fired.
Well, I'm going in the front. He's done. Someone else can get the rear.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't want to leave you behind.
Through the mist.
I'll go. I'll go next.
So through the mist.
Yeah, it seems through the mist.
Yeah, follow the footsteps. Then.
As you start to head up the cavern, and start through this mist. You can feel the cold mist on your face, almost refreshing, really, down in this dark, musty.
It just reacts to my burns. It hurts.
The tunnel that you start heading down. As you start to make your way through, you start to feel that the tunnel now starts to head downwards. You feel like you're now walking downhill. It's not a massive decline, but there is definitely an angle as you start to head deeper down into the dark, dank caverns of Orzammar. The small cave continues to take you deeper into the deep roads. And as you start getting down, you start to feel a warmth. And as the warmth starts to fall over your face, the cave starts to open up. And at the end now, say 30 feet in front of you, you can see a brightness as this cavern opens up into a larger space.
Oh, my eyes.
Well, it appears that our time in the narrow tunnels and that has, for the time being, at least come to an end. I'll do an investigation check to see what it's about.
Well, you're not out of the cave yet.
Oh, there's nothing in the large opening area.
Well, then you're not out of the cave yet. You're 30 feet away from them.
It's just a tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah. At the minute, you're walking through the tunnel into the open area.
Oh.
Right.
I always stop you guys short in case you want to let stealth out, just in case, you know. I offer you guys that option.
Yeah.
But we've got Bob in front, so that's completely out of the option of stealthing.
Yeah. All right, well, let's carry on then, lads. Nothing in this tunnel, is there?
As you reach the end of the tunnel, the small, dark, dank caves that you've been making your way down are now non-existent in this area. This area is huge, monstrous, gargantuan, open area in the middle of the mountain. Ceiling 120 feet high, stalactites standing over it. And as you look down and around, you can see the molten magma falling out of the rocks around you, drifting down the walls and heading through the crevices to the caverns below. And as you stand and look out across this huge open area, you now see what remains of an underground city. Statues 60 feet high, depicting giant dwarven warriors, broken and eroded with age. The fountain in the middle of the city square, surrounded by grand dwarven architecture. You have found yourself in the old forgotten city of Orzammar, the former home of the dwarves of the First Blight.
Oh, yeah, I remember this place.
You're not far
Isn't that old?
No, you don't.
Used to work down there. No, I'll get mixed up.
That's where you are.
Right, well.
Did I paint a nice picture for you?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Thanks.
Right, well, what do we reckon? We get down there, or we can just like hang around, have a little bit, like Magno, get the old marshmallow.
I don't know if it is my hearing, but I can't hear any of what he's saying.
It's
you're not going to be listening.
It's never your hearing. It's exactly what it is.
Fair enough. I just wanted to go pinpoint if it is just me.
No, it's good you got no ears, mate.
I mean, that's actually a fair point. That's actually a fair point.
As much as it may be true, it's the first time you're actually pinpointing it.
Yeah, well.
Oh man. No.
All right, well, I'll say onwards.
Yeah, we might have seen the anvil.
What
Seeing
was-
this
What was that?
old
then?
city.
Yeah.
You guys can do
So-
whatever you want to do. Just tell me what you want to do.
So
Onward.
Drago, how did Drago? How did you get here? We haven't seen you for a long time.
Right, but one foot in front of the other, right? And it just carried on.
You sucky fucker. You absolute sucky fuck.
Yeah, but the worst part about it is he's not wrong.
I know, but isn't
If you put
I
one
wanna
foot
know
in front of the
how he
other and
came
don't
to
drag
be.
drills, you don't know what you
Considering
never know
where we
where
left
you're
him.
going.
Considering where we left him, and that, I would like to know how he happened to be where we were heading. Like, I don't know how he got there. What happened? What made him go there?
We told him.
If,
we go.
I've always been a step or two behind you all, but you know, there was a couple of times I called and you just completely ignored me. I was going, hey, wait 1 second. And then there was like a time I fell down a hill and I tripped and twisted my ankle and I couldn't get up. And I was like, hey, come and help me. And you wouldn't help me. And then I fell down a well and I was stuck in there for like a week. And I was calling people, but they thought the well was haunted. And, you know, I always had you just off in the distance and I was calling, but you guys were trying to say you're so self-absorbed that you didn't hear me. So, you know.
You know that
Thank you.
inspiration. You know that inspiration I gave you earlier. Can I take it back and give you another one that's bigger?
How-
If you do that, will give me 3.
Yeah, we probably couldn't hear you above Bob's bullshit. That's probably what.
True,
drowned
Bob.
it.
We were trying to calm down Bob
It's a bit
and
hard
his
to
massive
listen to
ego
sounds in the
No,
distance.
that
don't
came
blame
along with
me.
King.
Don't blame me. Right,
It is because anytime we try and listen out for anything, all we can hear is.
No, hang on a minute. We just established Anna's got no ears, and then you're just too stupid.
Says the
Right.
one who. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure if Drago knows about the 500,000 gold debt. That you've-
25,000.
25,000.
put yourself in.
25,000.
I know. I know very well. I know.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Drago. I've got a plan.
Hmm.
All right.
Is it a cunning plan?
Yeah.
He's not Baldrick. That's my familiar.
Mm.
It's a plan, all right. But I'd rather put a T next to one of the ends in cunning, and that's what
Ah,
that's what your plan was. What was that? Was that your plan, and that to make the bloody bet in the first place?
Don't make any sense, that mate. Right.
see you next Tuesday or Thursday, one of the two.
Right.
Oh, mate.
Anyway, I say we press on.
I thought you were doing that while having this conversation.
Is it worth doing another survival check just to see if there's any more footprints or anything leading a particular part of the city?
You can certainly try.
Not as good as a 25, but it's 23.
Jesus Christ. The
It's good.
It's good to have Drago back.
surprisingly heading through this this city, and especially the town square, there's actually a lot of footfall that has passed through this area. As you look at it, sort of glancing around with the 23, you do see that there are dwarven footprints, but there are more than one set of dwarven footprints that have passed through this area. And quite recently as well. You can make out 23, right? You can make out that there's at least 2 or 3 different sets of dwarven footprint passing through here, but there are also some footprints of much larger creatures, maybe sort of like size 12, 13 foot, very different to the shape of a dwarf footprint.
I think there has been a few peoples come through here. Different sizes these footprints are, so I think we should be careful because it's not just dwarves down here.
Hopefully they can't reflect magic.
You can always try.
Right then, and they've head down to the old city. And that was the general direction.
You'll have to speak up. Ada has no ears.
Right, Adam, come here, you bloody useless. Right,
Says the one who got us in debt.
right. Is that the general direction that they went? You getting this, Adam? Right? Is that they just sort of heading towards the city, right?
Okay.
And I'm asking the blooming question.
I'm not the one who done the investigation. Drago's the one who told us.
Yeah, I know, but I thought you couldn't hear.
I can't hear you because you mumble. Everyone else I can hear because they talk proper English or common in this.
Drago does not speak proper English.
No,
I said
you still
common.
haven't quite deciphered exactly where.
I still love the accent, and as we've managed to find out, that it's very
European,
very, very good amongst the ladies.
Yes.
Especially
I went back when I said I watched some of the very first episode again. Everyone's voices have changed. Their characters, it's all like they've evolved. They've changed. Even Drago's accent slightly altered.
Yeah.
So
you end up finding something a little bit more comfortable. As you start to walk through this city now, surrounded by these huge stone-built buildings that must have stood for thousands and thousands of years, rocks have the stonework itself has corroded through time. Moss and vines and various weeds growing through all of the stonework. And as you now stand in the center of the city, amongst with a water fountain in front of you, although the fountain isn't running, it is still full of water.
What, clear water or stagnant?
Investigate it.
Cool.
I'm really thirsty.
Investigation. Over 12.
Yeah, there's water in there. Wouldn't want to drink it. But if you didn't have anything else, probably wouldn't kill you.
As we know, we like to drink and eat stuff we probably shouldn't. I'm gonna drink some.
Because it's a last resort, because we used up our water skins.
Have we?
I'll refill my.
Not yet. You haven't.
I haven't drank a drop.
Oh, we still got some.
Yeah. A full water skin ration lasts 3 days.
Cool.
So you've only been down. You've only been down here for nearly 2.
I'm also going to wash my bald tattooed head as well with it.
So as I mean, you drink it and sort of go, as your tongue now feels like it's got stuff growing off of it. As you start to wash this sort of dirty water over your head, your grey toned skin now starts to turn brown as the water starts to run down your body because it's just filthy water.
Ugh. Ancient water.
You know, like when you get, you grab something that's rusty and wet because it's been outside and it rubs
Yeah.
down your hand. That's what the top of Hogwarts is.
That's what he's just drunk.
What? What are you laughing at?
You bleeding idiot.
Oh, almost like a scene out of Carrie where the blood's dripping down her face. You know what I mean? It's kind of this old brown.
You look like you put war paint on.
Well,
War paint. What, we going to battle? Again?
No, it just looks. You washed your head in that water. It looks like, full.
What are you
face.
talking about, you
Yeah.
And then what I do is I've got my hand's brown where I've wiped a massive clump of it off my head. And without Bob knowing, and now I just quickly grab his beard and I tell him the grey hairs and his beard a bit brown.
You're not 10
Sort of
years off
staining his beard.
Not 10 years of me. Looking good. No.
Well, actually, it looks like you've just feasted on shit.
Well,
But,
I
yeah.
remember last time my beard was brown.
That's a different story, please.
It matches the shit you speak of. It's like it's spilled out of your mouth when you speak
True.
it. And it's stained your beard.
Right. So, what are we doing then?
well, as you stand now looking across this city, I'm going to try and get you guys moving along. As you stand now looking across this city, as you look around, you realise there's only really one way to go. As you see two giant stone doors that just start to peer on the horizon of the edge of the city. Huge ruined shows what lies beyond the dwarven crypts of where the former warriors of Orzammar reside. But before you get the chance to make your way to the doors, you're all going to roll initiative again.
Oh no.
Yay, more fights.
It's PTSD of Mo. It's nice. Nice bit of vinyl flooring there.
Hey, looks like stonework. It'll do me. Poundland's finest.
It's great.
So here we go. 20 and above. Oh, I've missed you guys. 15 to 20.
16.
Wow. 10 to 15. What the hell is going
10.
on? Okay. Jesus, man. Dang. Right. Was that 10, Drago?
Yeah.
Bloody hell. 5 to 10?
6.
8.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a shat on.
And Bob bringing up the rear again. What the hell? 2 fights on the trot last.
I think it's a dwarven thing.
I rolled better by 1. Always got to see the positive.
Excellent.
See the positive.
So as you stand messing around with this brown water, you now start to see that there are 4 darkspawn encroaching on you.
Oh, not these fucks again.
Hogarth, you're first.
Right, so there's 4 each corner.
Yes, they are literally just creeping out of the.
Right, I'll go to the one in the bottom right.
Your movement now is ridiculous, isn't it? Like 40 feet, isn't it?
It's 40 feet, yeah.
That will.
Barbarians.
Da, da, da.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right, I'm going to attack with my great axe of force.
Huzzah.
We have plus 16 to hit.
16 hits.
And damage. 7, 1 plus 6. And that one.
Okey-dokey.
And second attack.
I think I'll get the same effect if I break that down lower.
Oh, bloody hell.
Ow.
It's a 22 to hit.
That's a hit as well.
Well, yeah, if 16 to hit, that's definitely it. Damage 12, 18 damage.
I don't. You can't do 18 damage with the D12. Your modifier is in +6, is it?
Oh, sorry, no, I've got them two mixed up again. Sorry.
It's all right.
9 damage, 6 plus 3. Sorry.
No, that's all right. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, it's that time of night again. Whenever it gets to sort of this time and that.
Cool. Well, that will bring it to the Darkspawn's turn because everybody else rolled like really poop. So all my Darkspawn are gonna just all they're gonna do is that. But there's one Darkspawn currently in combat with a Goliath, so we'll roll that, which is a 17 dirty 20. And we'll roll for the second attack as well because I do it all at once, which is an 18. So you're going to take, and you didn't rage, so that's good. That's 15 points.
Can I use a reaction, please?
What's your reaction?
I'm going to use Runic Shield. Anywhere within 60 feet, I can create a stone shield that rises up out the ground to protect my allies and forces you to re-roll one of your attacks. And you have to take the new roll, even if it's better.
Okay, be a 7. That'll be a 12 to hit.
Okay,
That's a miss.
Right, so he only gets the one attack, which will be 8 plus 3, 11 points of slashing.
All right, thank you very much. Are you down?
Oh, I got you, lad.
Have I got anything I could use as a shield?
I do have a defense.
Oh no, it's so I think it's a one-time thing. So it's just for one attack, and then
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's it. So yeah, it's
Okay,
not
I was
permanent.
going to see if I could come up with something to put in front of him as a shield.
Yeah,
Because I've got
Right.
Stone's Endurance, but I've not used it yet. That's a one thing until you get a short rest.
Mhm.
so yeah, that's just for one attack.
That's my Darkspawn done. Drago brings it back to you.
Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. I am in the middle of the 3 underneath the fountain, right?
Yes.
Mm.
You can tell by your big hammer.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to try something new. I am going to, there's a bit of role play here. So I'll whip out the hammer and go on bended knee, and I'll utter something in a kind of hushed tone.
Mm-hmm.
And from out of the ground, mist appears in 3 places around me. And from that mist are 3 figures. I'm going to make you work hard now. There are 3 figures that are almost like ethereal, like ghost-like. And they all have very similar markings to myself.
Yes.
Wearing kind of furs, large and very similar looking in kind of just build in general to myself. I'm basically calling spirit guardians.
I've got ethereal creatures that I can use for you. So you're fine.
It's basically the black and white of it is there is a 15-foot radius around me where there are 3 different spiritual guardians. If a creature starts the turn or enters into that 15-foot radius, they have to do a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, they take 3d8 radiant damage.
Okay. Well, there's your 3 spiritual guardians.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. So it's basically a 15-foot, 15-foot radius. Lasts up to 10 minutes.
Yep, nice.
And yeah, that's just going to be at level 3. So I'll mark that off. And yeah, I'll play it safe for now. I'll stick with that.
Okie dokie. And time to redeem yourself.
Yeah, now I know these people can't reflect spells. Okay. I will looking at the one in front of me.
I'm assuming you the one directly in front of you.
Yeah, directly in front. Because as an action, I will mutter something either in abyssal or infernal, one or two. And I will say rise and we'll cast Dust Devil. And it's like a swirling sand vortex of 5 feet at the beginning. And you need to make a strength saving throw.
I've got so much random stuff. Strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. You fail, you take 2d8 bludgeoning damage and is pushed away 10 feet away. That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage. And I'll let you pick whatever way you throw them.
Oh, I moved him directly away from you.
Cool.
Does it stay or does it go?
That stays.
Cool. I'll leave that there then.
Yeah.
I haven't really got anything else that can do it. But that'll work.
But that is a sorcerer spell.
Is it? Yay!
And I cast it at 3rd level to make you feel happy.
That's right, the 3rd level bit's fine, but I'll just keep that here. And I get to mark another point on my board. Ow!
Yeah.
And the best thing is he doesn't know why I'm marking my board.
Well, I know some of it because you already deducted 2 points.
Oh yeah, well that's only some of it.
Yeah, I know.
just to let Matt into it. See, so Andy decided that he didn't want to use his serpent staff anymore, and he part exchanged it in for a more powerful sorcerer staff.
I got tempted,
but made by the Darkspawn. So he's actually using a Darkspawn mage's magic staff now.
At the moment.
See.
It makes it more exciting for me. I get to plan stuff. Cool. Well, in that case, if that's your turn, Ander,
Yep.
and that was a sorcerer's spell, roll me a d20.
Yep.
Come on. Anything lower than a 4?
$17.
Damn it. It's so boring.
I'm trying not to be.
Bob, your go.
Bob's gonna go to the one on the bottom left. Gonna run up to it, and he's gonna use his shield master shove. So I'm gonna run up shield first and bash into it and try and knock it over. So that'd be contested athletics.
Oh, you're not gonna like this.
Oh fucking hell! I'm not gonna like it at all, am I? What'd you get?
22.
Nice.
10. So that didn't work, but that was my bonus action. But I have to take the attack action now. So yeah, 2 hits with the Weaver's Edge. So after that didn't work,
And remember, Weaver's Edge, advantage against Darkspawn.
advantage, yeah, of course, advantage against Darkspawn. All right, yeah, that's 24 to hit plus 6.
Remember, this weapon
Me.
crits on a 19 as well.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a 19. That was
I'm just reminding you.
okay. And then second attack, second hit with the same thing.
How many points was the first to hit?
I can't remember now. What did I say? I'm sure it was.
I didn't hear it.
I think it was 6.
Was
I
that
think
it?
was
Okay.
6. Yeah.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yay!
Yes!
Finally!
You can finally see sword burst.
So I roll the damage.
20 episodes since you received this freaking sword.
And
Let me go check my notes.
that's 20 slashing damage.
Nice.
And
19 episodes.
oh, sorry, not 20. That is. Come on, use your brain. That is 17 slashing damage, and then yeah, sword burst.
Yay!
So automatically cast sword burst. I can't remember how to do that because I had it ready. I had it ready like when I first got the weapon.
Yeah,
on
and then you
every
got fed up
session.
with never actually doing
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
episode 7 he got given.
Oh, okay, well, 19 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah. All other creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
5.
Well, I'm guessing that's a foul. I don't know what the DC is, so I have to work
I
it
did
out.
give you a DC. I don't think.
Yeah, you did actually. Yeah, I've got it. Don't worry. Yeah, that's a fail, obviously. D6. 5 force damage.
Nice. Look at that. Look at you using your weapon properly finally.
I know.
Sure, it's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, and
See, that's a proper turn now. 22 points of damage you just did then. That's better.
yeah.
In 1 hit.
So there we
What
go.
are you supposed to be doing?
Yeah. Cool. And that's me finito.
Awesome. Then in that case, that brings us back to the beginning. Hogarth.
Okay, yeah, I'll continue in with my attack with the great axe. I'm going to, seeing as we're getting to that point, I'm going to rage again.
Okay.
Okay.
But I forgot about the advantage that the Weaver's Edge had, and that's what
15,
the whole thing about doing the Shield Master shove was. Like that's the whole purpose of doing it, was to knock him on the floor to get advantage.
Right, 14 plus 6, 20 to hit.
Yep, that's a hit.
And make sure I use the right bloody dice this time. And we have a 12 plus 18 points of damage.
So you rolled a D12. Is that, are you a plus?
Sorry, I've just rolled the bloody poxy thing again, haven't I? After just saying, let me make sure I hit the right bloody dice up. I need my bloody bed. Right, sorry, right. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14
Okay, cool.
on that one. Right, now, right dice, please.
Now, as you strike with this hulking axe shot
We've got to kill, yeah.
against this dark spawn, its head detaches and sort of hits the floor, the mouth nattering and chattering, and the body collapses. And
Charming.
yeah,
I'm going to stamp on its head, crushing, making his head like a pumpkin.
okay.
Because that nattering and crazy things just gives you nightmares. Right, well, I've still got two of that and some movement. I'll move. Oh, I ain't going to make it. Am I?
I don't know, 40 feet. 40 feet's a fair old chunk of movement, mate.
Okay, I'll go up to the one at the top right then.
I reckon you'll make it.
Make it.
See, look at that.
Yes. Good. Cool.
Drunk fell over.
Go and have a pop of this mofo.
Nice.
Right, so hit is right. 19 to hit.
That's definitely a hit.
Yeah, right. Now the right die for damage. It's an 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
So that would be 10 points of damage with the 2
Yep.
for your rage.
There we go.
Great. That will bring us
is it-
to the Darkspawn.
Hmm.
Now I've got one involved with Bob, one involved with Holgarth, and one doing nothing in particular. But the one doing nothing in particular probably won't make it. No, not quite. So we'll have the one on Holgarth, which is only a 13 to hit. Attack number 2, which is a 20 to hit.
Yeah, both hits.
That'll be no, the first one missed.
Oh, the first one missed. Yeah.
That'll be 7 points of piercing damage, and then we'll have the other one on Bob, which is a 14 to hit, which is going to miss, and a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that will be 10 points of slashing damage. And Bob, would you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
I hope you don't get shit. I hope you don't shit yourself.
I do.
Of course you do. You're on a DM.
Wisdom.
You like people shitting themselves.
Oh, this is not. Oh, 19.
Boo! I had me ring out and everything.
Oh, so it's such a shock to get such a high roll.
Well, that's why I always do it to you. I don't bother doing it to the others because you're the one
Yeah.
that normally fails.
Yeah,
Ow. That's just mean.
it's true.
Point.
Victimization.
So, although this Darkspawn's, he's cut you open, and he sort of grabbed hold of your beard now, looking in your face with it. Absolutely nothing on you this time. Reminds you of your ex-wife. That'll be the Darkspawn's turn. Drago, 'tis you.
So with these spirit guardians, it says that when a creature enters or starts their turn within this radius, they have to do that saving throw. Am I to assume if I move, even though they're not entering into the area, by moving nearer to them, that would still count.
The area would still move with you, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. So if I walk up to the nearest one, and obviously they'll follow me. So they would have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, one thing they don't have is wisdom.
Because they're dead.
Oh man! See, now it's quite nice when you roll something quite reasonable on the dice, but then you have to -3. 8.
Okay, so they fail. So they take 3d8 radiant damage. So
Whoa!
Nice.
Radiant damage.
yeah.
Oh shit!
So that is 4 plus 7, 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. 15 radiant damage.
Wow.
Nice.
Well, with that that radiant damage, you've just one-shotted a darkspawn.
Well, nice.
Yeah, the darkspawn's eyes widen, its mouth, almost fear in its eyes as you notice. You see its skin almost deteriorate at the sheer brightness of the radiant damage as it collapses motionless with that look of fear still on its face.
It's been petrified.
So could I move to the side and do the same with the one engaged with Bob?
Yeah, well, I mean, you only moved like 5 feet, so you've got plenty of movement remaining.
Yeah. If I just saddle up next to that one, then I guess they got to do a wisdom saving throw as well.
Always fun doing wisdom saving throws with -3, isn't it? 3.
So that'd be 12 radiant damage.
Lovely. Well, this one had already been well busted up by Bob. But again, the radiant damage that hits it, in front of Bob's face, the skin almost falls off of it, like the scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark. There's nothing is left now.
I do not like that scene. That's the one scene I hate.
There's nothing is left of this darkspawn other than a pile of black bile on the floor.
So I've basically killed 2 of them just by walking around. So I haven't even attacked yet. Have I got line of sight to hit a guiding bolt on the one with Holgarth?
I can actually say no without being a dick.
Okay.
Yeah, fountain.
Yeah, like the fountain couldn't be any more in the way.
How about if you LeBron James it,
Or
completely
use the water in the fountain as a conductor.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, there you go.
Gaming, sorry.
Because I have got a spell called Control Water. Let me just check it, because I think it's actually supposed to be more water than this.
I'll pick him up on my turn and throw him into the fountain, and then you can you can charge the water up.
I need to see how this sounds out loud. So you control any freestanding water inside an area you choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side. Don't quite know what that means.
Is a cube
100 feet on the side.
On the side, it's
That
What?
on a side, I don't understand.
Cube on its side is a cube.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
Control water.
Yeah, control water. It's because I read this before when I picked it, and it's this first line I didn't understand. You control any freestanding water inside an area you choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
100 feet on 100 feet on one side of the cube.
So you can control water.
So does it have to be that 100 feet, or does it have to be less than that?
Water, concentration. Freestanding on a side. Right. Until the spell ends, you control any freestanding water inside an area you choose. That is a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
That is a cube.
When you
So it'd have to
Actually, do you
be
know
like
what?
lake.
Forget it, because
body
the
of
only damaging there's 4 different things I can do with it, and the only damaging thing requires a body of water 50 feet square and 25 feet deep.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, you can create a flood or tidal wave or stuff.
Yeah.
Redirect flow. I mean, this is for big water.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
forget.
you can basically control 100 foot by 100 foot by 100, so 1,000 square feet of water you can control and move.
Yeah. I think for what I had in mind, there isn't enough water in the fountain. So, do you know what? I'll leave it there. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Ander, is to you.
Yep. So bonus action, I can move Dust Devil towards, and in doing so, it grows to 10 feet diameter.
And when you're moving it, you're moving it over the top of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go move it towards not to hit Hogarth, but to go aim.
Right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because they're in combat. You're trying to move a swirling vortex of wind. Roll me a dexterity, just a plain D20 plus your dexterity modifier to see whether you're dexterous enough to move this perfectly without hitting Hogarth.
6.
No, you're not. You hit Hogarth.
You bastard.
That and the guy.
And the guy, yeah. But you hit
So Hogarth, can you make me a strength saving throw?
I fucking
And-
don't say that, bro. I'll fucking throw you, you bastard.
At the moment, you're stuck in a vortex, my dear friend.
11, 14.
19, 20, 21, 22 with me plus 3 strength.
Okay, so you both save. You take half damage, but you ain't pushed.
Okay.
So half 11.
Half of the damage is 11.
No,
6.
no, it's 11 damage.
Half
Oh,
of
half
Oh,
it, please.
6. Okay, cool.
Yeah, 6 damage.
I'm taking 6 damage.
Yep. Or even less than that, because it's classed as bludgeoning damage.
It's bludgeoning damage, so you only take 3
You take 3.
because you're raging.
Right. Okay.
Sorry, Hogarth.
Fucking will be.
Anything else from you, Ander?
Because that's a bonus action to doing that. Yeah, bonus action. Cool. I will cast Acid Arrow.
Right. So, was that a cantrip?
No, that's a level 3.
Where are
Level three
either of
spell.
what you're casting a cantrip?
I'll go.
because you can only cast one spell per turn.
Cool. Yeah, I've
Did,
still got.
did you cast that? Yes, I thought you cast that on the last turn.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
already
It's a
given-
bonus action to move it.
Ah, yeah.
but you didn't
cool.
cast it. It was already cast. All you did was
Yeah.
move it. So
That's it.
yeah, no, carry on. Yeah, cast the spell.
Alright, so
You already cast it the last turn, haven't you?
yeah,
But it's concentration, right?
is concentration.
Okay,
And acid arrow ain't.
right.
So I will shoot my acid arrow.
I bet she'll be really excited by it.
For 11 to hit.
That's a miss.
Yep, I miss.
I was getting ready to kill him off then. Oh.
Even
Well,
with my, I can't see through the whirling vortex.
now I go to a decent one now. Bob.
I'm going to move over to the far side of the fountain if I can. I've got 25 feet of movement. Just to the fountain, then, as far as I can go. And I'm going to sit down on the fountain and go on, Olga. You can do it.
You fucking dick!
I'm going to get me some rations out and start
Oh,
munching on
for
some
fuck's
dried
sake.
meat.
I mean, in all fairness, you can't really do a lot of anything else. But
I
that,
know,
brings,
but still,
that brings us round to the.
it's just this guy who's like, "Go on, Olga!" I'm like,
Go on, yeah,
sitting
go,
there,
on,
like,
boy.
enjoying the view.
It brings us back to Holgarth anyway.
Right, yeah, I'm gonna attack. My great hand. Fuck it out. It's 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
With you, I never bloody know, do I? Right, damage. 7 damage on that turn.
Pardon me.
Oh, Holgarth, with that strike of your mighty axe. Describe the kill.
Literally, I jabbed the hilt of my great axe into it, to his stomach, and as he sort of leans forward, I cut up, slicing his head off. I then proceed to pick up his severed head and throw it at Bob, who's sitting like he's playing cheerleader on the bloody.
As the head lands at Bob's feet, he's now going.
Good lad. I knew you could do it.
Oh, that's not the reaction I was hoping Bob would go. Now, fucking, there's no need for that. Oh God, there's no need for that. Like you're trying to scare me. I'm an old man.
We're just gonna kick that thing away. Go on, back off.
And I will
Game of two-a-side
stop the
football with
vortex.
with a darts ball
Not a
head.
bad idea. In game of football.
Yeah, why not?
On the head.
So with the Darkspawn dispatched and no more seemingly in the area that you currently stand, you now look up at these two giant stone doors with the runes depicting of the dwarven crypt. And those of you that speak dwarven, would you like to roll me an investigation?
Of course.
7.
So the actual dwarf can't read it. Awesome.
22.
Yeah, I got 20.
Cool. Well, then both of you are all right. So the dwarf, who's sort of looking at me, going, no, don't know.
Spending
Is it-
too much time in the sewers.
It's an older
Busy
dwarf.
kicking the-
It's an older
It's getting
dwarven
better.
dialect, but very understandable for those that have studied the dwarven language.
My sister.
Beyond lies the dwarven crypts, Vigel's Keep, and the Vernon's Tomb. make way to cross the bridge of souls.
And
And that's where we're going to end it for this week.
Yeah, I know it. Very well done.
Excellent.
Enjoyable this one as well, and fantastic to have Matt back.
Yeah.
Yay, Jago! And another episode bites the dust. And Drago came back for the first time in like 8 episodes. It was fantastic seeing him again. Yes, again, I say this at the end of every episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, and until next time, take care.